A few days back, I covered the unboxing of the all-new Oppo Reno 8 5G smartphone, and today I am back with the detailed review of it. As you all know, Reno 8 is the vanilla version of the Reno 8 series that is targeted towards the mid-range 5G smartphone market. The smartphone is in the market where it faces tough competitions from brands like Motorola, OnePlus and some other as well. For consumers to choose a device in this segment, Reno 8 needs to have some features that make it stand out. Along with super fast charging and 3 cameras, the company is promoting the phone's ability to change colors as well. But are all of these features worth Rs 30,000? Let's find out in this video. Since a few years ago, the Oppo Reno 8 series has been known for having a design that stands out. In fact, one of the things the company has been promoting about it is how nice it is. The Oppo Reno 8 5G is available in both shimmer gold and shimmer black. The one I got here is the shimmer gold one, and it really does look astonishing. The smartphone got a lot of attention and was easy to hold because it was thin and light. The back panel can change color in the sun, which makes it look different when it's outside. The smartphone is the first in Reno series to have a single piece body. The back panel is plastic and has a smooth matte finish that feels good when you touch it. The smartphone doesn't pick up much of a fingerprint, which is cool, and it has round corners and flattened sides that might feel sharp when you use it every day. The bump on the back of the triple camera module can be annoying because it makes the phone wobble when it is on a flat surface. The volume and power buttons feels very good, and when you touch them, it's easy to use the phone with just one hand. Overall, I like the back finish and color of the design, yet the body has a plasticky feel when you held them. This won't be a big problem for many people out there, as we are used to use the phone with the case all the time. When it comes to the screen, the Reno 8 5G has a 90Hz AMOLED screen that is 6.4 inch in size. As for competition, iQOO Neo 6 and the OnePlus Nord 2T both have panels with a refresh rate of 90Hz, but the Motorola Edge 30 has a panel with a refresh rate of 144Hz. Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protects the screen, so the device should be able to handle small drops and scratches. The display has a 90.8% screen to body ratio, and watching content on it is immersive except for the bottom chin, which can be distracting. On the other hand, the top left corner of the screen has a punch hole camera, and the screen has a black ring around it that wasn't too distracting while watching videos on the device. The phone has a peak brightness of 600 nits and the outdoor visibility was very decent. The MediaTek Dimensity 1300 chipset that runs the Oppo Reno 8 5G is fast and efficient. There is 8GB of RAM, so many apps can load quickly and run in background without crashing or slowing down. With 128GB of storage, you can store everything you need. If you want, then you can add up to 5GB of virtual RAM as well. I put the phone to test using the well-known mobile games Apex Legends and Call of Duty. The performance on both of these was outstanding. On the phone, the Apex Legends mobile will operate at extreme frame rate and very high graphic quality before switching to ultra frame rates and normal graphics quality. Even at the fastest frame rates, there aren't many frame drops or slutters. The thermal system works well because the device never gets hot, even when I play games for hours on the end. Also, due to the MediaTek HyperEngine 5.0 gaming technology, the Dimensity 1300's AI tasks are boosted by up to 10% as displayed in the AI benchmarking results. Before moving to the next segment, if you have watched this video up till now, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel and follow me on my social media handles. Connectivity wise, it has 5G, 4G LTE, Bluetooth 5.3, NFC and Wi-Fi 6 support. With all of this, the Oppo Reno 8 is ready for the future. The device has 2 nano SIM card slots and a red rubber seal around it to keep dust and water out. The company's version of Android 12 with ColorOS 12 was pre-installed on the Oppo Reno 8 5G when it was first delivered. There are a lot of bloatwares pre-installed. You can delete these, but stopping them by force will slow down the device. Other than that, it's easy to switch between apps and managing RAM is good. ColorOS 12.1 continues to be among the greatest custom skins for Android at the moment and offers a fluid and seamless experience. On my usage, I had no significant problem or issues with the skin, and the usability felt responsive, reliable. According to Oppo, ColorOS 12 has an integrated software experience that for the first time combines with the best of the Oxygen OS with ColorOS. This UI offers a customizable always-on display. The display features custom emoji that you can create yourself. Every time you check the always-on display, up to 20 unique emojis and 3 sets of expressive movements will welcome you. The OS offers numerous additional unique and practical features like PC Connect, Clone Phone 2.0, Smart Sidebar, and others. The Oppo Reno 8 5G has both a fingerprint scanner built into the screen and a face unlock. Both of these biometric choices work quickly and well. Oppo has promised 2 years of major Android updates and 4 years of security updates, which is appreciable. Okay, a quick tip for you guys before we move on to the next segment of this video. If you want to remove the bloatware easily, do check out the post on our website where we have made a step-by-step guide for removing bloatware in a safe way. The link is in the description below. The main camera is 50 megapixel and uses Sony IMX766 sensor, which is found in a lot of devices in this price range, like the recently released Nothing Phone 1 and the OnePlus 10T. It also features a 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera and a 2 megapixel macro camera. This camera setup is similar to that of the Reno 8 Pro, except that the Reno 8 Pro has a 12 megapixel ultra wide angle camera. The Reno 8 series is called Portrait Expert by Oppo, and Reno 8 5G lives up to the name with good details and good edge detection, as you can see in the pictures. The photos taken during the day had good details and a good range of lighting. The images also had good contrast and were mostly neutral with not too much red. Even when I zoomed in, I could still read the text that was farther away. When you switch to the ultra wide angle camera, the colors don't look right. It goes for a warmer tone and lower the contrast. The edges of these shots are also a little bit out of shape. The lower resolution macro camera takes photos that you can look at, but they don't have enough details. There are a lot of ways to change the photos in the camera app. For example, AI enhancement makes images more saturated and colorful. It also has a HDR mode that makes the greens a little bit brighter. The Oppo Reno 8 5G took good photos in low light. When it gets dark, the device will automatically switch to night mode. Night mode helped makes the photos brighter, but the lack of details gave them a watercolor look. The 32 megapixel Sony IMX709 sensor took clear, well-balanced photos with natural colors. By default, it had beauty modes on, but we could turn them off in the cameras app. When people took selfies against the light, the background was too bright and the photos had a strange yellow tint. Selfies taken with the device were clear, had good edge detection, and were overall great shots. The Oppo Reno 8 5G can record videos up to 4K at 30 fps. At 1080p, the device did a good job of stabilizing the videos, but when we switched to 4K, all that went out the window. With a 4500 mAh battery, the Oppo Reno 8 5G can easily last up to 2 days on a single charge. I'm using the device for almost 2 weeks now and it lasted a whole day. Even though I listened to music on the phone for about 3 hours, Instagram, Twitter and WhatsApp, I was able to get more than 7 hours of screen on time, which I feel really good. There is an 80 watt SuperVOOC charger that comes along with the Reno 8. Oppo's 80 watt supercharger flash charge technology said to have been tested and certified by TUV Rainline as a safe and quick charging system. It allows for a 50% recharge with just 11 minutes. A 5 minutes of recharge is enough for 2 hours of mobile gaming. Interestingly, the Oppo Reno 8 contains Oppo's exclusive battery health engine technology, which automatically controls charging current and voltage with Oppo's smart battery health algorithm and battery heating technology. The Reno 8 also has a 5-layer charging protection that keeps the adapter, cable and battery safe during the whole charging cycle. Oppo says Reno 8 batteries with BHE may keep 80% of their capacity after 1600 charge cycles. The industry norm is 800 cycles. Its battery can last 4 years with frequent use. A full charge lasts 1.5 days. These claims look great and I hope they are true in the long run. Also, finally, the brand started to considering the health of the batteries, which is appreciable. If you are looking for a good smartphone around 30k Indian rupees, the Reno 8 5G is a respectable smartphone that holds its own in terms of performance and is comparatively priced. There's a high possibility that Reno 8's looks might look attractive for you. It has one of the nicest user interface available on the Android device and it performs well. While the absence of haptics and stereo speakers may not bother some, for the vast majority of players, these are merely minor quibbles. However, it should have been included considering the high cost. When there is enough light, the device takes good photos and selfies taken with the front-facing camera are good enough to share online. The absence of OIS has a negative impact on the camera performance as well, especially when taking pictures in low lights. The Reno 8 5G's cooling is good enough for gaming and it has a high quality battery that charges quickly. Performance and battery were two segments I liked the most about the smartphone. Overall, this smartphone could satisfy you to the max. Now let me list the pros and cons of this device for you. Alright, so that's it with this video. If you like this video, then don't forget to hit the like button and share it with your friends. Also, not to forget to subscribe to this channel and press the bell notification. And if you want to see some behind the scenes photos and some other interesting news, do follow us on our social media handles. Alright, so thanks for watching. You're watching Technspice. This is Manish signing off.